I'll tell you what, it is just amazing that Israel has had operatives from the Mossad, hundreds of them, operating since 2010 all throughout Iran. I mean, that's the way we were able to pinpoint exactly where those S-300 air defense systems were from the Russian air defense systems, take them out. Pinpoint strikes, take them out, and therefore we were able to do such a massive success and destroy their nuclear reactors with the help of the United States and not lose a single pilot, not lose a single plane, even though they spread fake news that they did take some of our pilots. And, you know, we have also navigators, female navigators. Just, I can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine what they would do to those women if they captured them there in Iran. But they didn't capture anybody. And you know what? I'm telling you what, if they keep on keeping on with their nuclear aspirations to destroy us, well, we're going to keep on keeping on. We're planning already a second round of strikes on Iran, no secret, which will be significantly more devastatingly destructive than the first round of attacks. We got to make sure they won't just go back to it. Then what do we accomplish if they just go back to it? Same thing in Gaza. We're making traction. We're making headway. And we're saying to all of the entire Gaza city, clear out. Clear out. We're doing a large-scale evacuation directive. Also for Jabalia. We're not going to leave one stone overturned. We're not going to leave one area untouched in that sandbox. And people are moving to Mawasi. They're moving to different places. It pains me to say also that Sergeant Israel Natan Rosenfeld, age 20, from Ra'anana, that he was killed, you know, at the hands of these terrorists. He's from the 601st Combat Engineer Battalion. That's the same as me. I started in the 601st and then I went to Yahalom Elite Unit. And it pains me when my fellow soldiers fall. And guys, we got to see this through. That place cannot be a blockade to peace. It can't be a barbarism central. Can't be. And let me tell you what, we're going to expand. We're going to continue to clear out all of the infrastructure of Hamas. I mean, every building that they could use, we're going to take it down. We're going to take it down. And we're going to make sure that the civilians, though, have ample time to leave. And I think of the shouts that you hear in the Gaza aid distribution, the shouts. What are they shouting? They're saying, I love America. But the loudest shouts, the loudest cheers are, I hate Hamas and finish Hamas. Does that sound anything like the smear that was trying to be pushed, the lie that Israel's giving orders to shoot civilians indiscriminately? No, that's not. They're there, and I love my buddy Richard Kemp.
I'm Richard Kemp here at one of the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation's distribution centres inside Gaza. You will have heard a lot of propaganda about violent attacks in and around the GHF sites here. It's all lies generated by Hamas in order to discredit the GHF. The Hamas hate the GHF because the GHF delivers aid directly into the hands of the Gazan people without being seized by Hamas and sold at a profit. Very many of the people behind me here have told me it's the first time they've ever received free aid. So don't believe the propaganda that's been churned out by Hamas and amplified by too much of the international and national media.
And you see, nope, that's not the kind of orders we get. That's the kind of orders that Hamas gets. We're taking out Hezbollah too. We're taking them out. We're taking out anti-tank commanders because they're trying to build up too. They didn't learn their lesson. We got to keep our finger on the pulse. And over in the Bint Jebel sector, they're trying to build up more attacks on Israel. And we're saying, no, you can't do that. So let me tell you what is the greatest achievement in the nearly 2-year campaign, specifically in the Rising Lion war against Iran? What do you think? I'll tell you what. Well, first off, I mean, the Supreme Leader didn't even name his own son as successor. He named 3 more successors because he's afraid America might eliminate him. But you have him on the run, him in a bunker, the Supreme Leader, and you have these ballistic missile program being taken out. I know they said China might want to rearm them in a few days, but what great accomplishment is they're not unified anymore. There's no more unity where they say Iran's got our back, we can do all the crime we want, and Iran will back us because they're the arch terrorists of the region, the arch bully, the arch evil, diabolical, apocalyptic bully. Well, they're not anymore. They're not. They have significantly been taught a lesson. And Hamas, which is part of the Shiite axis, they keep trying to bring through Syria more weapons, try to smuggle them through Judea and Samaria, try to smuggle them to Gaza. Well, also to Hezbollah. that also has been shut down. I mean, look at this, look at the success. All those missiles and ballistic missiles and drones used to try to paralyze Israel, to conquer large swaths of land in Israel. It's not going to happen. The same is to the Houthis. Their whole setup is really, really stunted. I can't say it's stopped entirely, but their progress of rearming their proxies is, they had a chokehold, okay? They had a chokehold on the whole Middle East, and that right now, for Sunnis or Shiites, it's shattered. Okay, this axis of evil. And so there's really was an impossible to stop axis. We tried to bomb them, their convoys and stuff, but this is the moment where a shift can really happen. We dealt a crushing blow to Hezbollah, right? And Iran wasn't able to intervene or provide any military support to, we eliminated Hassan Nasrallah. And he was an Iranian general. And he brought so many weapons through, destroying Lebanon, destroying a beautiful country, just destroying it. But their axis was disintegrated. Even when we came after the arch bully, the head of the octopus, did Russia come in to help? Did anyone else come to help? No. This whole team is not really a team. And I think this is amazing to say the idea of an Islamic caliphate unifying everybody and with Iran at the head of it. No way. Even al-Julani, he's meeting with President Trump. He's saying, look, I don't want to, on my own, try to do something. So now, after the significant achievements of the campaign against the Shiite axis, there's no also pan-Islamism, no one caliphate that's running everything. And I love the verse in Isaiah chapter 60, verse 18. No violence, or Hamas, it says, that's the word in Hebrew. Hamas will no more be heard in your land. Devastation and destruction won't be heard within your borders. You will call your walls Yeshua, salvation, your gates, praise. The sun shall no more be your light by day, nor brightness shall give you the moon by night. Your God will be your everlasting light. Your God will be your glory. Amazing. I'm looking forward to that time of peace in the Middle East. It's on its way. Come on, Abraham Accords.
My home, unfortunately, I can show you what it looks like in here. It's heartbreaking for me to bring you into my space like this. I spent years making it beautiful, and now this is it. This is what's left. This is my kitchen. I can't even see it anymore.